Hello, everyone. Welcome here. Today, we are going to try to play some Sniper Elite 5. I have never actually played this game, although I have played the game that came after it. So I guess we're going to figure it out as we go. Let's see if we can have... Yeah, we'll run the ghillie suit. Okay, the only guns we have available at the beginning are these two. This one's definitely better for my purposes. Yeah. Okay, we don't have any animals unlocked. We don't really have much of anything unlocked yet. Which means we're really not going to want to use this gun much of it all. Unless we have to, because it's very loud. And loud is bad, as everyone should know. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we have anything that can quiet this down. No, we don't have any suppressors unlocked yet. Alright, so it really doesn't matter what we use. We're definitely using the well rod, because we want at least one quiet gun. Okay, we don't have any customization really, which is not too... Yeah, alright. Red kit, bandage, grenade. Yeah, we don't really have anything different than that anyway. Alright. And we don't have any skill points or anything. Okay. I'm gonna leave invasions on, I think. We're definitely going to use authentic difficulty. I may regret and change the allow invasions thing later, but for now.
Fairburn.
For now,
Captain says we'll be surfacing in 5. Clear on your orders?
We wait for air cover from our boys in the RAF. Once they start their raid, we use the distraction break on the beach. Your team destroys the coastal defenses to the west. I neutralize the defenses here, then proceed inland to rendezvous with Blue Viper at the safe house in town.
As quietly as possible. I don't want to come back to the beach and find the place crawling with Germans. If they spot the sub before you blow those guns, me and my team will be stuck here.
I can do quiet.
You'd better.
Alright. a bit dramatic of a resurfacing. Well, get in your little boat and paddle for shore, buddy.
All right, that's our cue. Okay, Fairburn. There are the searchlights.
Oh,
Show me what you can do.
we gotta pick some searchlights off as our...
We aren't landing with those searchlights up. Take them out.
I see us, sir.
Okay.
Won't be a problem. Should scout the shoreline with binoculars. Spot my targets.
So that guy's at 128 meters. That guy's at 127. Okay.
You
Okay.
just enjoying my company? Is that it? Come on, take out the lights.
Got his
There's
ass.
one left. Take
Yep.
him down.
Searchlight.
God
Keep out
damn
of
it.
sight.
Okay, his head is right behind the light right there. I think. No, it's not. It's off the other side. Damn it.
Nice shoot.
Wait, I can't
My
even...
men ready.
He did pop, straight up disappeared when I shot that. Okay, that's weird.
All right. See you on the other side, Sullivan.
Yeah, that was weird.
Got to secure the beachhead. Make the landing zone safe for the Rangers. Better get to it.
Oh, I gotta change these controls. I forgot that I did that in the other game. Keyboard bindings, there we go. And then secondary weapon is on 3. And pistol is on 2. Because that's how my brain insists it must be. Okay, also, isn't there an option somewhere for... Okay. Like, how do I get to iron sights? Unless this game doesn't have iron sights compared to the other one. C, okay. Okay, that's what we want.
Going to have to go prone to get ahead.
Okay.
Should be able to climb my way up there. Get a good vantage point down on the beach.
This just screams secret thing. Okay, a little bit of loot. There's nothing over here or anything, is there? Doesn't look like it. Alright.
Can't give away my position. Should take him down quietly.
Plötzlich explodiert der Himmel. Warum gönnen uns die verdammten Alliierten zur Abwechslung nicht mal eine ruhige Nacht?
Just talking to himself.
Vielleicht warte ich noch ein bisschen. Mal sehen, wie lange ich mir ein Päuschen gönnen kann.
He'll be part of a patrol. Should keep to the shadows. Don't want to get caught out.
Let's go dump his ass in the bush over here. I didn't say dump his ass so it falls out of
This
the bush.
grass could make some useful cover.
Okay, whatever. There's a dude up there.
Beckendorf hatte die richtige Idee. Geben wir ihnen verdammt nochmal was, worüber sie sauer sein können.
Okay. If he just stays over there.
Mistkerle. Hoffentlich kriegen sie, was sie verdienen. Ihr brutales Vorgehen hat uns gute Männer gekostet.
That's perfect. If he walks back and forth, then I'm going to want to wait for another cycle so I can see it. He doesn't seem to be very enthused about moving, though, so... Oh, there he goes. Okay, he's walking even farther away. That's ideal.
Beckendorf hatte die richtige Idee. Geben wir ihnen verdammt nochmal was, worüber sie sauer sein können.
Do I want to climb up here or do I want to go around? I think I want to go around.
Sie müssen es irgendwo versteckt haben. Bestimmt haben sie es noch nicht über den Kanal transportiert. Wir müssen weitersuchen.
Okay, where'd he go? He's right over there on the other side of those boxes. You can just see him right there. Alright. There's at least one more guy over there. Right there. I think we're trying to go up that net because I don't see anywhere else we can go right now. Let's wait for him to move to the next stage. And then I think we climb up and... Hello, survey. Welcome here.
Welcher Idiot hat zugelassen, dass diese Informationen gestohlen wurden?
Alright.
Der müsste hier eigentlich im Müll wühlen.
So we need to knock that officer out, get his stuff. Does he just stand there permanently or does he move? Because if he moves, there might be a better spot to knock him out. Okay, he does move.
Beckendorf wird nicht locker lassen. Wir bleiben
Ja,
hier, bis wir
perfekt.
es gefunden haben. Verdammte Partisanen.
This is less than fully ideal. could pop out and plug him in the head. I'd prefer to avoid that if possible.
Was ist das?
Can't stay here. They'll find me.
Okay, well I should have did that then.
Officer's likely to have something important on him. Should check the body.
That was dumb.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
Alright, note to self, just shoot him next time.
Military papers. Should have a look, see what's going on here.
Okay.
According to this, the SS captured a resistance cell in the town last week. It must be Blue Viper's network. Got to secure my contact. Can't just leave them to die if they've been captured.
Mach dir keine atemlosen Hoffnung. Wir müssen noch die Waffen aus ihm verstecken. Das dauert.
Okay.
Was für ein Tag. Ich freue mich schon auf mein Bier.
If they've been captured, okay, well where are they? That's a delightfully non-specific bit of information you've given me, game. There's no way around to spot this guy, so I could just pop him. I'm hoping he turns around, I can make it closer first. I do have very good concealment right here. Or he can come closer, that'll work too. Okay, well he didn't come closer, but he did go over there. Alright. Problem solved. It's a little far to shoot with this pistol. I could probably aim just over his head and get him, but... Okay, that's not cover. He can go straight into this grass up here.
This'll come in very useful.
And then we'll dump this guy in the grass over there too. Or over here, more likely. Yeah, I could have just snuck past both those guys, but... Okay. They're not coming down this road. That's all that matters. We want to be over on
That'll
that
be
side.
where they're holding the resistance. Got to get past these Nazis and get inside.
Okay.
Clem scheint sich seinen Pfund Fleisch zu holen. Es könnte alles vorbei sein, wenn sie nur reden würden.
Ich will
No.
früh ins Bett. Clem soll endlich die Informationen aus
I
dem
don't know if we can get in
rausholen, die
through
wir
that
brauchen.
window there or not. Or if the only entrance is over here.
Müssen wir etwa noch mehr Gräber ausheben? Warum machen die das eigentlich nicht selbst? Die sterben doch sowieso.
Je eher sie tun. Früher ist es vorbei. Die sollen uns doch
We
einfach
could
nicht
whistle and
sagen,
try to
was
draw
wir
this
wissen
guy over
wollen.
here. And then shoot him when he's in the grass.
Wer ist da?
Okay. I want to make sure the other guy's not
Einfach nur
looking.
traurig. Wissen die Idioten nicht, dass der Krieg für sie vorbei ist?
Wie
Missed his
bitte?
ass. Where'd he go? Oh, he went over behind there. Okay, he doesn't know where we're at. Yeah, let's keep it that way. I'm not sure how much spread this pistol has. I should probably take it to the range and practice with it some. Figure out how inaccurate it is. He's the only guy who's alerted though. So we need to keep it that way. Yeah, okay, there we go.
I think I've grabbed all I can.
Alright. There's still two more guys over there. But the one who's most likely to be able to see us over on this end is gone. So we can definitely poke around a little more. I'm pretty sure we can't get into that. Okay. Yeah, it's just these two. So I could probably whistle here. And then book it for... Well, actually wait, don't I have a bottle? Yes, I do have some bottles. There we go. Hopefully that'll lure him over behind this wall. And I can shoot him and his body will fall there and it won't be visible. Even better if he walks around the outside of this. Because then as soon as he turns around I can shoot him here.
Was?
It's time to move.
How in the hell did he... Why did he walk straight at me instead of over to where I actually threw the thing to? That's weird. Because it's supposed to attract attention where it hit, not there. Also, where are we? Oh. Okay, we're looking up there. That was really weird. Why would I not do the melee takedown? Because I missed the prompt and I wasn't expecting to have to do the melee takedown is what it was. Because what I expected to happen, he's supposed to be attracted to where that bottle hits, not where it was frickin' thrown from. And you're supposed to be more or less invisible in the grass, so he should have went around over to there. Or rather, from where he was standing, he should have went around the other way, really. But he just walked straight toward me instead, which was very unexpected. I'm really tempted to try the bottle again and see where he goes. Okay. Test 2. Are bottles just broken shit, or do they actually work? Let's wait and get a little closer. Okay, he should walk to that spot right there. We're farther away, so he definitely won't be able to see us. Okay, no, now he's going over there. Like, he wasn't even looking at me when I threw it. Alright. It's exactly how it's supposed to go last time. Now we just have one guy to get rid of. And he saw that dude fall, I think. Okay. There. I was expecting him to get close enough for me to grab, and so I was ready for it.
Nothing else to find.
Okay. Now.
Got to get in there before it's too late. Charlie?
Thanks. I just needed a distraction.
The weather in Ostend is better this time of year.
But France has better food.
you
You're
sure
my
about that?
contact. You're the desert ghost. I should have known.
Good to see you, Blue Viper.
Yeah, Leo chose that code name, not me. But they found us anyway, in spite of all the codes.
Well, that's
Betrayed?
nice.
Maybe. I think so. But I can't be sure. They tried to make us talk, and when we wouldn't, my God, they killed the whole town, everyone.
Yeah.
All
were
thanks to a
French anyway.
bastard named Muller. They split us up. Some of my men might still be alive. Somewhere in this place. We have to...
I'll find him. You're in no shape to fight.
Also, be careful where you
Where can we
point
meet?
that gun, crazy lady.
All right, you win. The safe house is blown. There's a farmhouse just north of the town.
I'll find it.
One more thing. One of my men, Marcel, he hid information in a loose panel under his bed. The key for it was sewn into the hem of his trousers. They may not have found him yet. Look for the house with the yellow brickwork. Ugliest thing in the village. You can't miss it.
Got it.
It is good to see you again.
You too, old friend.
Alright.
Not much more to go now. Target's nearly in sight.
Nothing in here I need? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Bolt cutters.
Nichts.
Can hear
Sie
voices
haben
through those
bestimmt
walls.
irgendwo was versteckt.
Should focus.
Wir haben uns ja nicht mit
Get an
Mistgabeln
idea of their
angefüllt.
position.
Can't. Focus doesn't work. Not in this difficulty. I can look through the windows. There's one guy right there. I don't know if we can shoot him through the window.
Verdammte Partisanen. Gebt auf. Ihr habt den Krieg doch schon verloren.
It'd probably be a bit risky to try.
Armory. This will be a good place to check my weapons before hitting the field. Stock up on supplies as
All right.
well.
Subsonic rifle ammo. Ooh. All right. Rifle power package. Okay. More control. Sure. Don't mind if I do. None of these make it quieter. This one doesn't make it louder, at least, though. I don't think I care about recoil too much. I do care about aim stability, though. I definitely don't want anything that decreases accuracy. Actually, is there an option to just mark everything seen? I thought there was. Well. Oh, we got some DLC guns. I didn't scroll down and look at them. Probably want one of those. Because I'm sure there's something better than what we've got. Yeah, here we go. DL carbine. Hell yeah. Okay. If we have to do any long shots, it's gonna suck. But also, that's fine. We can live with it. Okay. We'll try that.
Can retool my gear at any other workbenches I find.
Okay, what was my 14-meter audible range? Yeah, it's
Should keep
basically a
an eye
wall
out.
rod with a scope.
Keep my loadout on point for the job.
Okay. We got this little shit, which looks like a suppressed 22. Definitely not ideal, but let's see, what was the 13-meter audible range? And then when I load it with subsonics. Doesn't say. Alright, anyway. Everybody loves 22 LR. It's the best caliber. Mostly because it's cheapest. And you can get some pretty damn quiet suppressed subsonic 22LR. Subsonic 22LR is quiet as hell even without a suppressor.
Achtung! Alle Geschütze auf Zielraster H9! Reichweite 380!
Nope. We guess we gotta go rescue the sub. Yep. Well, okay, maybe we don't get to rescue the sub. You know, the submarine wouldn't just sit on the surface like that. They would
Nazi
at least
bastards.
emerge to periscope depth. But anyway. Oh, let's take a look.
That radar tower is still operational. There's the radar. Looks like the air raid didn't take it out. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Now. We gotta go take care of that radar, apparently. Got some guys in that vehicle. We have a guy at the post here. We can probably just go up that way and cross over the road up there. Okay, there's a guy right there. Okay. Was just watching someone play this cool looking space game called X4. I've heard of it. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of that one. Maybe I'll have to check it out sometime before long. Which reminds me, I do need to buy new cables for the sticks. The old cables aren't long enough to... Well, they probably are just barely long enough, but they're already a little short for the way I was using them before. But now they need to run over to the desk behind my monitors where the other computer is sitting. Okay. Let's take a look at our map. So I think that's where we just were. I believe down here is where we started. And we came up through here. Into there, out here, across there, and we came out here. And now we went up here, across there, through there, to here. Now. They somewhat unsubtly directed us toward the radar. I should probably go over to this building and make sure there's not anything useful there. And then make our way over to here, maybe. Because I do want to find, like, all of the points of interest on this map. Let's grab self-revive.
Nicht nur Masken umgeworfen, sondern die sichere Kommunikation lahmgelegt.
There's some people talking over this way.
Ja, aber die Alliierten können die Signale empfangen. Siehst du das Problem nicht?
Or a dude talking to himself.
Das ist dein Problem.
I don't see anything over there. It must be on their side of this lump. There's definitely someone right over there, because you can see the light swinging back and forth. Yeah. Looks like there's at least two guys over there. They're far enough away they're not really concerned for me now, though. Be much more concerned about what's right in this area. Okay. There's another guy right over there too. So we do have the Delisle, which means taking these guys out should be pretty easy. Just need to figure out if they're the only two around. And if so, roughly what kind of path do they follow? If not, still, roughly what kind of path do they follow? Because I need to know when they're out of view of each other. Okay. There's the other guy right there. But is that the other guy or is that a other guy? I don't want to move this body right now. Okay.
Zum Glück ist der Dienst bald vorbei.
I only see the one, so it might just be him. That's certainly the only person who's in this open area. And while this is very much not a flat shooting gun, it should be flat enough shooting to pop his ass from here.
Better move it, or I'll be discovered.
I say that and then I immediately miss, but... Here's a dude. Oh, damn it. I need to remember not to reload so often. Because Authentic has this weird impression that when you unload your gun, you just throw the magazine away. I don't know if I should shoot that guy right now or not.
Can't find anything else.
Let's get a little closer and figure out if there's more guys in the building or not. It's like there's one guy right there. I believe that is probably it. Well, we'll do some quick checks anyway. Damn it. Yes, I know. I keep forgetting though. Like, oh, I'm in a non-immediately stressful situation. Let me just drop my magazine on the ground and throw the contents away. Instead of swapping it for one of the full ones that are in my pouches. And then I just have a collection of half full magazines in my pouches. And later, when I have time, I can pull the half full ones out and combine them together. It's like it's not very hard to just put your magazine back away. Okay. 130 meters. The sniper right up there. We want to be careful because we don't want him to shoot our ass. Also, I'm kind of disappointed there was like nothing in this area. I expected there to be like some sort of collectible or some shit, but actually let's just double check it. Satchel charges, actually I probably need those. Yeah, okay. That might be what this place existed for, was a place to put the satchel charges. I don't see anything else around here. Yeah. Like, it's really... You've got a ton of ammo pouches. Each one holds a magazine or two, or a clip or two if it's a clip loading gun. Or you can dump some loose rounds in them. Particularly nowadays. Although similar things were done back then. You'd have like a dump pouch.
Better move it.
All right. That was annoying. I don't know how much health I have because I don't have a UI, but I definitely took some damage there, so let's apply a bandage. Oh, come on. You can walk through that little gap. There is that sniper up there still. He's not alerted. So either he didn't hear all that gunfire or he's not paying very much attention. Admittedly, I was shooting suppressed weapons, so... Uh-oh. He was definitely scoping me out. And I can't see shit from this grass. And I don't think it blocks his vision very well. He's still marked as passive, so he didn't see me though. Let's see, what's he at? 118. Should be an easy shot if he stops moving. Yep. Easy shot. And I didn't see anyone else up there, so... Okay.
Nothing else.
I think I'm just gonna leave these bodies here.
If I plant explosives on the radar's pillars, I should be able to bring it down.
Yes,
Maybe I can
know.
find some
You
of the
said that
Germans'
already.
ammo. Trenches should keep me out of sight. Get me closer to the radar. Close quarters, though. Better stay alert.
Oh, now they're trying to get us to go into the trenches to get satchel charges, in case we didn't get them earlier. Well, I did get them earlier, so... It does not matter. Let's swap to our submachine gun, which is also suppressed. Yay, DLC weapons. Okay. Silenced PO8. There's a dude right there. He's got a helmet, so I probably don't want to use that gun.
No more to find here.
There's really not anywhere to hide the body, so we'll just make sure there's no one around to find it. There's a guy there. Yeah, he's the only dude in this gun pit. That was needlessly dramatic. This guy's kind of exposed, so let's hide the body. Now, there's probably a guy on that spotlight. I mean, they wouldn't put the spotlight there if there wasn't any way to run it. Okay, there's multiple dudes in the next section here. There's no actual reason to go in there. As far as our objective goes, anyway. We could keep following it, keep clearing guys out. Or we could just go back down to that gun pit and then go around, possibly shooting the spotlight.
Damn, searchlight's covering the entrance. I'd better keep out of sight.
And there's a guy there below him. There's a guy over there. Okay. I think we can do this if we snipe that dude, then the searchlight, then the dude down in front. And we need to wait for that dude to be down on the lower level. Okay, he's a 58. Oh wait, no. 6 meters. And the guy down in front is obviously closer. I don't know where he went. There he is. Yeah, like 40 some meters. Okay, so we just wait for this guy to go down to there where he does periodically. And then we'll pop his ass and... I don't know about the searchlight guy. Maybe we should go down that way, cross the road, and come up along the edge more? in hopes that I will be able to get a better view of him. Because I don't really care about shooting the searchlight. I care about shooting the guy on the searchlight. So let's see if we can get a better view of the guy. Flank him a bit. Or maybe we can just flank the whole thing and ignore all of them. Probably not, but hope springs eternal. Okay, like see, this is looking like a much better angle already. Yeah. Pop his ass. And then here we can pop his ass. Well, we can't see the third guy now. Which is a bit of an issue, actually. Yeah. Okay, that's actually a lot of an issue. Alright. Let's see if we can go around this. Follow the map edge over there. Okay, we did miss our opening for sure. If I knew where that third dude was. Is that him right there? Well, there is a third dude there. But is that the third dude or is that a fourth dude? Because it could very well be that. Okay, he's coming back down. Okay, it might be better to shoot them both while they're up there. It's a very quiet gun. It shouldn't alert. The only alert they would get is from the guy actually getting shot, which would confuse them and alert them a little bit, but not. The reason I want to shoot him when he's down here is because he does have that solid front to hide the body a little bit from everybody looking that way. But more importantly, there would be more separation between these two so that you wouldn't spot it immediately. But if I got this guy when he was like coming up the stairs or something, or standing in the back corner, that'd probably be almost as good. I think. But I'm not quite willing to just leave them alone. So we're going to try it. When he goes back to this corner, we're going to shoot him and then that guy. Well, walk your ass back there. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There's that rather prominent yellow cable running over to this building. No, wait. I wonder if I can just... okay, if I had the crowbar, I could probably shut that light off from here. Oh, there we go. Didn't hear a thing. Okay. This is authentic, so it doesn't alert us when we're discovered or anything. But there's not a great deal of yelling or anything going on over there, so I think we're still good. Alright, I think we gotta go down in there for something, but I'm not gonna do it yet. Gotta go set charges on these first. And for that... there's a zip line. Okay, there's a dude right over there. There's a dude right there. There's a dude just below us. Down in front. There's a dude right over there. Okay. I think that's all I can see from this angle. There's one over by the mouth there, one over here, one over there, one over there. Okay. Oh, we could have cut through that with our bolt cutters. Let's actually do that now. Because if we come down there, that would be a good spot to pop out and hide. Should that later be of something I'd be interested in doing. Okay, he's right there, yup. I don't know who might be over there. We should get rid of this dude. I don't think anybody's looking at him.
Nothing else to find.
Okay. So there's a dude right there, a dude over there somewhere, and one right over there. I think.
Ist da jemand?
They'll find me if I stay here.
Shit. Should have never shot through the grass like that. Alarm? What alarm? Oh, damn it. Alright, that was bullshit. Well, it wasn't bullshit, but... There was a small chance that I could have recovered that if I had made that shot through the grass, but I couldn't see his head well enough to know exactly where it was, and I done screwed it up. So I don't really want to snipe him from here. This is where it'd be very nice to have the focus mechanic. But anyway. We don't have that because for some reason I want to play on authentic. Not even sure why. Actually, I do know why. It's fun, that's why. Sometimes I regret it. Because you know how much easier a game like this is if you can mark guys and then know where they are through walls and stuff like that?
Maybe if I can find the generators, I can disable the radar.
Masochism has its merits. It's not masochism.
I'd better go somewhere else.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Bestätigt! In Bewegung!
Better poke her head around.
Voran! Wir sind tot! Alle!
Well, that wasn't precisely what I intended to happen there, but it worked.
Can't find anything else.
Bunker radar safe code, alright. Crowbar.
Just what I need for sabotaging Nazi installations.
This place is a maze. What do you mean missing radar bunker safe code? Isn't that what I just picked up?
Generator's overloaded. Gotta find a breaker switch so I can fry the whole system.
Okay. Cables will lead... Okay, that's nice. There's cables all over the flipping place. Which cables? I guess they must mean this cable. Unless it's... Okay.
Better check the body.
Oh, there.
Nothing else.
Los! Nehmen Sie alles auseinander! Passt schon.
Time to relocate.
Where in the hell did you come from? Okay. Sneaky bastard. Surely I didn't walk right past him.
The Nazis have raised the alarm.
Oh, come on. I was out of ammo. You know what? Fine. Wait, I can't use my secondary here? Okay. Let's get to some point where we don't have everybody and their brother after us.
Time
Okay?
to move.
Unless this is already too late. I think it is already too late.
That's all.
Alright, so this guy had the safe key on him. Yep. Yeah, we only got 4 rounds of pistol ammo. Oh, we're using subsonic, that's why. We only had 10 rounds of that to start with.
The map of the area is anti-air defenses. Should pay these a visit.
Okay, destroy anti-air guns. Okay, over there, not the ones down here. Roger that. Do I have the crowbar yet? Yes, I do.
Generator's overloaded. Gotta find a breaker switch so I can fry the whole system.
Why did that set off the... alarm? Okay, you know what? Let's go a couple saves back. Things are nice and calm.
Moment mal.
Better move it, or I'll be discovered.
Hey, ist alles in Ordnung? Los, los, los!
Damn it. It raised the...
I didn't think he had saw me quite that much. I knew he saw me, but I thought he would run off and then come back. Because he wasn't shooting. Yeah, sneaking through the bunker without any kind of... what do I call it? Without the ability to see through walls that the game normally gives you. A little more difficult. Okay, there's 2 guys in there. Hopefully I'm enough around the corner he can't see me. Yes, yes, very dramatic. Okay, we got the bunker safe key. Which I approve of. Don't think there's anything in this room.
crowbar. Just what I need for sabotaging Nazi installations.
Okay. Now, there was definitely another guy in this room. I saw him earlier. So where did he go? Well, he's definitely not in there now, which means he probably went around the back there somewhere. And who knows if he's coming out this way or over there. Okay, there's a dude right there. Let's get his ass into a corner somewhere where it's less likely to be immediately discovered. Like, that's not a very good spot to put it, mind you. But it is a spot. Okay. Pretty sure that was the guy I saw, but I'm not sure enough that I'm willing to trust it. Let's poke around a little bit. Box you go. There's the crowbar I picked up last time. Okay. I think we've cleared this section of the bunker.
The map of the area is anti-air defenses. I should pay these a visit. Generator's overloaded. Gotta find a breaker switch so I can fry the whole system.
Is that what these over here are? Nope. So it says I want it, they're supposed to follow wall or wires. This is like the obvious wire to follow. And it goes to the wall there.
Der Eindringling muss hier irgendwo sein. Weiter suchen.
Uh-oh. There they are. One of those is definitely that dude I knocked out earlier. Somebody came in through that door and found him, I think. Probably should have made an effort to hide him a little better. But I didn't really have a good place to stick him. Okay, there's one guy down there still. And then there's that guy wandering around over there. Now I gotta figure out where the dude that just went through that door went. without him coming up behind me and shooting me in the ass. Bit of a non-trivial problem. Because I have no idea where he's gotten to. Okay, he definitely didn't come up through here, though. Because that guy's still just laying there. Actually, was that guy one I shot?
Wo ist der nur? Mann!
Okay, he's over this way somewhere. Wait, that was the guy I just knocked out. You just revived him.
Knocked
There.
out. Keep
He's been
things
knocked
quiet.
out another time. Now, unless he's somehow self-reviving, who just picked him up? Also, I don't know where I'm supposed to find the thing for this. Follow wires my ass. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I wonder if he was somehow self-reviving or something.
Moment mal.
Turn around. Alright, there's a box around here somewhere. Was it in here? No? Okay, well you get dumped in a corner over here then. Good enough. Now, that was definitely not the same guy, right? No, okay. So that was the guy who revived him, apparently. He's just a really sneaky bastard. And yeah, one of them was the guy who was over here. Where is this thing I'm supposed to be finding? Like, that wire is so obviously probably what they're talking about. But also, it doesn't go anywhere. Just into a box on the wall, and then if you look around, doesn't... There's nothing else extending off of that. cables will lead to the circuit breaker. Okay, but the actual marker is on the other side from where I'm at. So it's not in this bunker then. So I was supposed to magically know that the cables aren't actually in the bunker? Apparently. I mean, you can see cables here
Radar is still
outside.
under construction. Looks climbable. I could scale it and plant the charges.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay.
Breakers overloaded, generators destroyed. The radar is just an expensive hunk of scrap metal. That should keep our boys on the bombing runs.
Yeah. Radar antenna, at least in this time period, was not really a delicate instrument. The electronics that were connected to the antenna may have been. Okay. Fun. We have been invaded. Just gonna lay here for a second, contemplate the map, and decide what I want to do next. I probably want to go over here and destroy these AA guns. So through here is the approach.
Sounds like a big gun. Must be what hit the submarine. I need to find it and take it out.
Okay, there is a guy out in this area. I think he's probably the only one there. Okay. Let's see if he comes over here, faces away from us or not. If he does, that'll be an optimal time to grab his ass. Okay. body over there. We already have bolt cutters. Armor piercing ammo. Bandage. Let's make sure we're topped off on health. I don't know if you can apply bandages when you're not low on health, but we do have that invader to worry about. I really don't like this cover, it's too short. That's much better. Although we are a little exposed to the side. You, dude, suck ass. Yeah, that dude sucks ass. He should definitely feel embarrassed for that. He shot my cover a bunch of times. Managed to not hit my head every single one of those times. I mean, there's sure he probably just could see the tiniest sliver, but still. He shouldn't have shot. We should have waited until I moved and then shot. Because I had not the faintest idea he was in that window. Anyway. Well, I guess that proves that as bad as I can be at video games sometimes, there are people who are worse. Because he had every advantage over me. I had no idea he was there. He could have just been patient and had maybe not a guaranteed kill, but pretty close to one. Okay, where do I need to go to activate this infiltration point? Oh, over there. Yeah, that away. Okay, let's go do that. Yeah, you know how they say there's always someone who's better than you? There's always someone who's worse than you, too. All right. Yeah, if I was going to make my own custom difficulty for this, I think I'd play on authentic, but I would let myself mark enemies. Because sure, that would make the game massively easier, but it wouldn't actually make the sniping any easier. It would just make the stealth part. And I might let focus work as well if I was going to create a custom difficulty, which I would like to complete this on authentic because that'd be cool, but also okay, what am I looking for exactly? I need to go destroy the anti-air gun, and then if there's anything in this area that I might also want to deal with. I really wish I could see things like workbenches and stuff easily. I think there is a place I can look at that kind of shit, but I'm not sure where it is. Service record? Yeah, there's 2 more workbenches here. Oh, there's stone eagles too. I forgot about those. We need to be looking for those so I can snipe their asses. I am very glad I moved away from, like, when we were over there by the entrance, I was like, I don't like how short this cover is, and we moved down to the taller cover. I'm very glad I did that, because if we had stayed in the short cover, that guy would have been able to shoot us in the head so easy. And that would have been that. I really want to investigate this building. There's got to be a workbench in here. Like, not in here as in that door, but in here as in this building somewhere. Northern Farm safe code, okay. Okay. Here's the guns that dude had. He had a Mosin, an MP44, and a POA. None of them were suppressed, which I didn't really expect they would be, but also I didn't really hear gunshots when he was shooting at me, which was weird. I just heard the sound of it ticking off the box. Like, it didn't take very long for me to realize I was being shot at, but also, okay, I didn't actually want to do that, but also it wasn't quite as obvious as I would have liked. I guess it's just a case of video games being quiet when it comes to guns. Where's it going? Okay, he's right over here. I think I might try to knock him out. Yeah, he's coming right for me. Hey, buddy. Get knocked out.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
Northern Farm safe code. Okay, that's exactly what we're looking for.
Be harder to spot me in that grass.
Yes, I know that. Now shut up. Alright, let's go crack open that safe. I think there's still a guy over on that side somewhere. Okay, he didn't have the safe code, he just knew who had it, apparently. Or apparently he doesn't even know that. Well, then what the hell did I actually find?
In letzter Zeit wurden viele der
Was zur... Falls ja, könnte man sich eine bessere Panzer mit den 8-8ern kriegt dann alles platt.
Hoffentlich ist es trotzdem nur zum Vorsicht.
Okay, that's not what I expected to get there at all. Let's get the body the hell out of there before anyone notices it. Okay, there's that guy down there. Yeah, the guy we just knocked out was the guy we saw wandering around this area. Okay. I need to start looking for those stone eagles too. I kind of got out of the habit of it because when Crane and I played Resistance, we nailed all the stone eagles the first playthrough. And then when we went back and played through it all on Authentic, there were no stone eagles to worry about. And it's not like we could mark anybody on Authentic anyway, so there was really no point in spending a huge amount of time scouting around with binoculars. So I haven't been doing a huge amount of careful binocular scouting. I mean, sure, I'll look around and see if I can spot guys in the immediate vicinity, stuff like that. But I haven't really been carefully checking the entire area to mark everybody. Because it's just... it doesn't do anything on Authentic. It's not a useful use of your time. Some grenades. An MG42. And a window you can look down that way from. Okay. Not overly useful. Grab this guy and see if he's got that safe code. There's probably some dudes in the bunker too, but yeah, right there is one of the things we need to blow up. So there's definitely some guys around that. Okay.
You never know what a body
There we
could be
go.
hiding.
I wondered if he would have the safe code, because I don't know. He just looked like he had a safe code on him. Looked like he'd be into that kind of thing. In the alternative, I would have expected somebody in there to have it, but now I'm wondering if there even is anybody in there. Doesn't really look like it.
Atlantic Wall. They're building all that to keep the British out? Good luck.
We haven't checked that building out yet. Let's do that and then we'll go back over to that gun. Also, it is 10:30 already. So we should probably find a good stopping point before too long. He says while making no efforts in that direction whatsoever. Yeah, health full. Okay. See, that's important to know. You can't use a bandage when your health is full. Okay. I didn't think you could, but it's useful to have confirmation. And that does mean that whenever I find bandages, I should just try to use a bandage until I'm out. Or, you know, until I picked everything up. Yeah, there's just nobody in here. Okay. Alright, so where do I want to go from here? That away more or less to the next one? Yeah. Alright, this way. Yay.
For our boys in the sky.
Objective completed. There's a dude. There's a dude. There's the gun we're after. I am really rather surprised that there didn't seem to be a workbench in any of these. Like, there's 2 more workbenches on this map somewhere. One of them's got to be, like, over here somewhere, surely. But maybe not. Well, one way or another, we're going to keep looking around till we find them.
That must be the gun that took out the submarine. That thing can land shells in Dover. I've got to destroy it.
I really don't look like there's many guys in this area. There's 2, maybe 3 that I see so far. I think it's just 2. Nope, there's the 3rd one. Okay. So one over by the truck, one in the gun pit, one right there in front of us. Engaged in iffy behavior here. I could whistle, drag his ass over here, and then knock him out when he comes around the corner. Oh, he's coming around the corner anyway. No, he's not. Okay. I'm not going to risk going all the way over there. We're just going to drop his ass right here.
This'll come in very useful.
Oh, there's a guy right there. Okay, was he the same guy in the gun pit? Or is he a different one? He might very well be the same guy who was down there in the gun pit. Because I didn't see where that guy went. That was a bit risky. Wait, where'd his body go? He just poofed out of existence. Interesting. Okay. And I think that guy over there spotted us just enough that he's coming around over here. So I don't want to be here when he gets over here. Actually, no, wait. If he comes up through the tunnel, or not tunnel, but the trench, then I might be able to drop in on top of him. I think he's the last guy in the area. And since that body over there poofed out of existence, we're not going to worry about hiding it either. Yeah, check this out. He's going over there to check out where we were. All right. Now, I think that was everybody in the area. Nothing terribly cool in there. Okay. Conveniently placed satchel. Alright, where do we want to go from here? Probably there next, and just continue working our way over toward that artillery gun. And then after we take out the artillery gun, we can make our way over to here and check out this vantage point. See what's up with that. Check out this area over here, which probably has a workbench if I had to guess. You know, why else there'd be a little cut-off corner. Maybe that's an entry point or something instead. We should also check out over here for the... see if that's an entry point or something. The entry point that was over here, I believe. We just had to get vaguely close to it and it popped up telling us to go there. I don't know what's over there, but we should probably check it out. Okay, which way do we need to go? That way, I believe. Okay. Now, there's a dude right there.
Appreciate one less gun shooting at them.
There's a dude right there. I think the gun we're looking for is right there in front of us. Yep. Okay. I think that I'm going to save the game here. And we will continue this tomorrow. Because it is 10:42. But anyway. Tomorrow is Sunday. I should get started much earlier tomorrow. I was going to start fairly early today, but then I got an invitation to a July 4th thing. So that's why we started late today. I was drug kicking and screaming from the house. But anyway. Yeah. So we'll play more tomorrow. And then Monday, it's Crab Champions, I believe. Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see. I have some gear maintenance to do, so maybe we'll do a gun cleaning stream or something for one of those days, or part of one of those days, I should say. And then I don't know what we'll do for game. I haven't really considered as much as I should. But anyway, yeah. Thursday, of course, we'll have some good old Zoo Tycoon. And then Friday, some EDF. And then next Saturday and Sunday, we'll see when we get there. Probably more Sniper Elite because I doubt I'll finish it in 1 week. But anyway. For tonight, though, my follow list is completely dead. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what else I would have expected. It is a major holiday after all. Everybody's probably outside watching fireworks. Speaking of which, I should probably go see if I can find a good stream of the DC fireworks. Supposedly they're setting a record tonight for the largest fireworks show ever. Which, assuming it's not all smoky, could be interesting. But anyway. Hopefully I see you all back here tomorrow for more slow and careful sneaking about and getting spotted anyway. And I will see you all later. Good night. And goodbye.